Okay, so what's up, Black people? It's been a really long time since I've recorded on this platform, on this channel. I do have another um, podcast, and it's the same thing, same name, Your Mama's World. It just doesn't have the Jelly Moose's Cafe. So you can go over to that one. Again, it's called Your Mama's World, and I'll put it in the description. And you can find some episodes of some other things that I have covered over there. If you would be so kind as to share the content of this podcast. Welcome to Your Mindless World. We are Black at it again. And I just wanted to come on really quick to talk about the animated series of Good Times. I watched it. I watched one episode today. One episode is about all I can stomach. And I didn't even sit down to really watch it. I basically was cooking in the kitchen, and so I had the TV up so I could hear it, so I could hear what was going on. I trust me, it is straight garbage. First of all, the creators of the show, or the executive producers of the show, are Seth MacFarlane, Norman Lear, and wait for it, Stephen Curry. I don't know how he even got in the mix. I have no idea. But I'm not surprised, as Seth MacFarlane and Norman Lear apparently signed on to this project before he passed away. I think it was in December when he passed. He was like 101 years old. But he was already working on this project. I don't understand, first of all, why it is called a reimagination or re-imaging of Good Times. They could have simply done a cartoon, and it could have been done with that. They didn't have to extend our beloved show, Good Times. None of the original characters are on the show or on the animation series, the animated series. They are descendants of Florida and James. The character of Michael is now a young girl, and she's very pro-black. The character of JJ is still there. It's a teenage boy they call Junior, and he has the same qualities that they gave JJ back in the 70s of being unintelligent. There is no Thelma character. The third child is a baby who speaks like a grown man, sells drugs and curses like a sailor, and has a pacifier in his mouth. The whole principle of the show, if I could use the word principle, because it doesn't seem that it has any at all. I don't know who the other brown and black producers of the show, who they are, but they really should not have signed on. And the actors and actresses who signed on to be the voices, I won't even tell you their names. I'm so disappointed in them for even signing on to do this. From what I understand, Bernadette Stannis is not happy with it, and Eric Monte's daughter is not happy with it. They're disgusted by it, by what this has become, or what it is, or what it was produced to be. The first episode was kind of taking bits and pieces from other episodes of the TV show Good Times. If you're a Good Time fans, you would remember the episode where Florida was entering a contest to become, or to have the cleanest apartment. And it was the episode where Michael brought Ned the wino home. So that was what the episode was about, but they filtered in bits of Black Jesus in the episode, and the infamous line, damn, 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 was in this episode. I can't see it going uphill from here. I mean, it's already at the bottom. So really the only place it can go is up, but I don't see it going up. I see it as a lateral move. I think it's garbage now. It's going to continue to be garbage. It stinks today. It's going to stink tomorrow. It's going to stink for the other 9 episodes. So I don't see where this is going. I really don't. I don't understand why they even had to call it Good Times, other than the fact that, and this is just me, this is just my theory, is that, again, Norman Lear was one of the executive producers, and we know that his family will live off of whatever he leaves behind, whether it's garbage or not. His family will continue to live off the wealth of what he has produced. And so he went out with a bang by producing this garbage. And I'm really disappointed, again, especially in the actors and actresses who signed on to do this. Good Times was a family-oriented TV show that the whole family could sit and watch on, I believe it was on Wednesday nights. I can't remember what network, if it was CBS, ABC, or NBC, I can't remember. But I think it came on Wednesday nights. And the whole family could sit and watch this family who was struggling to survive, but made the best of their situation. The animated series still takes place in the Evans apartment. It still takes place in Cabrini Green ghettos. And for Seth MacFarlane and Norman Lear to sign on and executive produce this, to me, it's a message to our kids that, yeah, your parents and your grandparents, pretty much they were poor and ignorant. And so guess what? You're going to be too. Because it's 20 years later, almost 30 years later. It is 30 years later from when Good Times aired, almost 40 years. And the children today that have never seen the show Good Times are going to be looking at this and thinking, oh, so this is what grandma used to watch or what great grandma used to watch? No, it's not. It's not even close to what grandma, great grandma watched. Not even close. Disappointed is all I can say in the Black and brown people that signed on to do this project. Again, Seth MacFarlane, Norman Lear, I expect nothing less from you than this garbage. So you don't have to watch Good Times. If you can avoid it, I would avoid it. So that's my review. That's my take on the animated series of Good Times, straight garbage. Have a blacknificent afternoon, and I will be black soon for more episodes of Your Mindless World.